Sa free space. No.
And now for our feature presentation.
Alrighty, everybody. We are going to go ahead and do my 39th game of Jeopardy Deluxe Edition on the SNES, in which I've won $2,163,654 so far. See if we can keep it going. Jim and Liz are my opponents today. Here we go. The categories for the Jeopardy round are going to be religious leaders, American literature, myths and legends, perfume, final resting places, and finally, the foot. Ooh, these categories look a bit challenging, but we're going to take them. Here we go. American literature, 500.
The answer is.
While working at the U.S. Embassy in Madrid, this Knickerbocker knocked out a Columbus bio. Who is Washington Irving? There we go. Okay, let's go with final resting places for 500.
The answer is.
After he became King of England, he had a tomb built for Mary Queen of Scots in Westminster Abbey. Jim. James the First. Alright, final resting place is 100.
The answer is.
George Armstrong Custer is buried at this school where he graduated last in his class. What is West Point? That's right. The foot, 500.
The answer is.
Like your thumb, an ape's big toe is this, meaning it can be moved toward the other digits. Liz. It is opposable. Perfume, 100.
The answer is.
The bottle for Nikki de Saint Phal's perfume has two of these animals entwined on it. What are snakes? Myths and legends for 500.
The answer is.
After Ulysses' men made pigs of themselves, this witch goddess turned them to swine. Who is Circe? Let's go perfume 5.
The answer is.
Ambergris, used as a fixative in perfumes, comes from the intestines of these whales. What are sperm whales? Okay. Let's go with religion for 500, or religious leaders 500. Roman Catholic saint who wrote The City of God. Augustine of Hippo. St. Augustine of Hippo. Jim doubles his money to $1,000. All the $500 clues are gone. Now it's American Literature 100.
The answer is.
In 1605, Cervantes wrote about Don Quixote, and in 1969, Mario Puzo wrote about this Don. Who is Don Corleone? American Literature for 400.
The answer is.
Title hero of Nathaniel West's 1933 tale who ends up murdered by one of his correspondents. Jim. And he doesn't have a clue. It's Miss Lonely Hearts. Perfume 200.
The answer is.
Castor, an ingredient in perfume, comes from this busy animal. What is a beaver? We'll go final resting places 400. Okay, I don't feel all that comfortable with this category, so I'm just going to go for $552. Here's the clue. His officers buried his remains at sea after he was slain at Kealakekua Bay in 1779. Kealakekua Bay. Who was... Who was King Kamehameha? No. It was Captain James Cook. So I lose some money down to 1448, but it's still early. American Literature 200. Whoops. Religious Leaders 200. About 1610 AD, the angel Gabriel appeared to him while he was praying on Mount Hira. Muhammad. Perfume 300.
The answer is.
This four-letter word can refer to an opera singer or her Emmanuel Ongaro perfume. What is aria? That's wrong. Oh, and I just figured it out. Jim gets this right. He's going to trail me by $48. Diva. American Literature 200. Thank you.
The answer is.
Catherine Ann Porter got this title and plot device from a 1494 Sebastian Brandt work. Well, it's not Pollyanna. I don't know. Didn't mean to buzz in, so I dropped down to $948. I'm in second place. Could turn into third place here in a second. Ship of Fools. Oh, yeah. The foot 100.
The answer is.
Your foot touches the ground only at the heel and the ball, unless this is fallen. What is the arch? Alright, 1048. I'll take the foot for 200.
The answer is.
Named for a Greek warrior, it runs from the heel bone to the calf muscle. What is the Achilles tendon? The foot for 300. I'm back in the lead.
answer is
Describing humans, it's from the Latin for two-footed. What is a biped? I'll take the foot for 400.
the answer is
A wedge-shaped bone in the foot. It's also the term for ancient wedge-shaped writing. Cuneiform. Yep. Myths and Legends 100.
the answer is
The phrase "beware of Greeks bearing gifts" comes from this gift given to the Trojans. What's the Trojan horse? Myths and Legends 200.
the answer is
The dragon who guarded this was lulled to sleep by Medea, who loved Jason. The Golden Fleece, yep. Religious Leaders 100.
the answer is
He's the Bishop of Rome. Oh yeah, the Pope. That's who I was thinking, but I wasn't sure enough. Final resting place is 200.
the answer is
His Atlanta tomb is guarded by an eternal flame. Martin Luther King Jr. Religious Leaders 300.
the answer is
The number of theses or proposals that Martin Luther nailed to the door of the Castle Church. What is 15? No. Back in the last place. 95. Oh, so that was way off. Myths and Legends 300.
the answer is
An ocean liner named for this Greek god of the sea capsized in a 1972 adventure film. Who's Poseidon? I'll take Myths and Legends for 400.
the answer is
Chiron was the greatest of these creatures who were half man, half horse. What is a satyr? Half man, half horse. Oh, I misread the clue. My eyes were playing tricks on me. Oh, well, Liz doesn't know. That makes me feel better. It's, centaurs. I'll take American Literature 300. Sorry. Didn't realize it was my turn. American novelist and short story writer who created Yaknapathawa County. Yaknapathawa County. I'm just gonna say it was O. Henry. No. Yeah, these are some very tough clues, and not doing too well. I think I won over $2 million this run. William Faulkner. Oh, okay. We have 3 clues left on the board. Final resting place is 300.
The answer is
He was buried on St. Helena in 1821, but his body was moved to Paris in 1840. Who's Napoleon? In second place. Perfume 400.
the answer is
This country known for pretty Mahas makes Maha perfume. Okay, I have it between 2 of them. I'm just gonna pick one out of the blue and say what is India. Ugh! Back into last place. Ugh. I hope the categories and clues will be on my side in Double Jeopardy, because right now the odds are not in my favor. Spain. I was even in the wrong part of the world. Now the last clue. Religious leaders 400.
the answer is
Ooh. Briefly a Baptist and later a non-denominational Christian, he founded Rhode Island. Who's Roger Williams? So Liz is $1,800, Jim is $1,500, and I'm in last place with $1,248. So right now the odds are not in my favor, but we're gonna bounce back here. The Jeopardy round just wasn't in my favor. Let's play Double Jeopardy right now.
category.
We're gonna deal with electricity, POURRI, the French Revolution, vice presidents, furniture, and we're going to deal with birds. I don't know. Well, let's find out what happens. Birds for 1,000, please.
The answer is
Barn owls are distinguished from typical owls by their faces, which have this amorous shape. What is a heart? And that will put me back in the lead, but I still have a ways to go if I want to try to keep this run going and win more money. Let me have electricity for 1,000.
the answer is
Galvani thought this dead animal released electricity when it touched the metal and its legs kicked. What is a raccoon? Oh no! Oh, well, Jim doesn't know. That makes me feel better. No, well, everybody lost out on that one, so just like that, I have the lead again. Is it a possum? No, a frog. The French Revolution, 1,000, please.
the answer is
Called the Society of Friends of the Constitution, it was more commonly known as this club. Who are the French Foreign Legion? No. Down to $248. I don't know. It isn't looking good right now. The Jacobins. Ugh. We are just, God help me. Let's play this one.
the answer is
Alright. Serving for 8 years, he was our very first vice president. Who was Thomas Jefferson? Ugh! Down to $48. I've lost almost all my money. Oh boy. John Adams. Oh boy, this, I don't know. French Revolution 200.
The answer is
The reign of this ended with the death of Robespierre. What is terror? I think I've managed to answer more clues incorrectly than I have correctly. There we go. Let's have Furniture for 1000.
the answer is
The Boston variety of these moving chairs usually has a curved seat that dips down in front. What is a rocking chair? There we go. Now we're starting to build back up. I'll take POURRI 1000, please. I'll bet it all. Name the ceremony in which one is made a knight. What is bathing? No. It is investiture. POURRI 800.
the answer is
All my money's gone. Thanksgiving falls on the day of the week named for this Norse god, who is Thor. POURRI 600.
the answer is
Nestle introduced top-selling rice-filled candy bar to the U.S. in 1937. What is the Nestle Crunch Bar? Correct. POURRI for 400, please.
the answer is
Facts on File calls this odd-shaped single-cell organism the best known of the protozoa. What is the amoeba? POURRI 200. Back in the
the
lead.
answer is
One could be toy, springer, or cocker. What's a spaniel? That'll put me at $2,800. Here we go. Or put me at $2,000. I'm sorry, $2,000. Vice President's $1,000.
the answer is
The life of this man, our first Vice President from New York, ended in a Staten Island hotel. If Liz gets this, she ties me for the lead. Aaron Burr, and I was thinking him for some reason or another, but it just wasn't coming to me. French Revolution 400.
the answer is
Written during the Revolution in 1792 and then banned, it later became the national anthem. What is Les Marseillais? No, what is the... Les Marseillaises. That's actually right. Yeah, that's actually right. I don't know why I doubted myself. It's okay. Birds for 800, please.
the answer is
The only known bird with nostrils in the tip of its bill is this New Zealand variety. What's the kiwi? There we go. Electricity 800.
the answer is
George Westinghouse promoted the use of this type of current that we use today. What is AC? There we go. We're up to $4,000. I'll take French Revolution 800, please.
the answer is
Where the Third Estate swore they wouldn't disband until they had a constitution. What is a tennis court? That's right. As odd as it sounds, that's right. Furniture 800. Let's make my move. A sideboard is most associated with this room of a house. What is the living room? Wrong again! The dining room! Oh, that was doing so well. Birds 200.
The answer is
Birds are plumose, meaning they have these. And I was doing so good. What are feathers? I don't know. It looks like my run may come to a crashing halt here. But we'll see. Birds 400. There's still time to build a bank. Birds lost these early in their evolution, perhaps due to development of a movable upper jaw. What are teeth? I'll take birds for 6.
the answer is
Associated with love since ancient Greece, it has since become a symbol of peace. What is a dove? Okay, let's take electricity 200.
the answer is
His experiments in electricity led him to invent the lightning rod. Who is Benjamin Franklin? Electricity 400.
the answer is
World Book defines it as electrons or ions that are not moving. What is static electricity? Let's have electricity for 600.
the answer is
Wrap a wire around an iron bar, send a current through the wire, and you've made one of these. What is a magnet? Okay, let's take French Revolution
the
600.
answer is
This famous quote is from a book by the philosopher Rousseau, not Marie Antoinette. What is let them eat cake? Furniture 200.
the answer is
A low bed designed to roll under a larger bed. It was also called a truckle bed. What is a trundle bed? Furniture 400.
the answer is
The roll type style of this has a convex cover that slides over the work surface. What's a desk? Furniture for 600.
the answer is
A Chesterfield is a large overstuffed one of these, often having scrolled arms. What is a sofa? Good. $4,200. 400 please for Vice
the
President.
answer is
Topeka News, Vice President. He was the first to succeed to the presidency after the death of the incumbent. Who is John Tyler? There we go. 600.
the answer is
Until 1933, VPs normally took their oaths in this chamber. Now they usually join the president. What is the Senate? There we go. Last clue.
the answer is
During the 1970s, we had a total of this many vice presidents. What is 4? Yep, so I end up with $6,000. Jim 1500, Liz 2000. Despite losing out on all the daily doubles, I still managed to make a comeback, and I still managed to make the game a lock game. So I could very well come back for a 40th game. Let's find out in a minute. The category is approximate weights and measures. Oh, I think I should be okay here. This time I'm going to do the whole gamble, and I will succeed. Size of unusually large eggs or elephants. What is jumbo? So I'm going to end up with $12,000 this game. Putting me now at $2,175,654.
Final Jeopardy answer is.
And it was jumbo, yep. Alright, so Jim got it right. He doubles his money to $3,000. Did Liz come up with jumbo? She did as well. She ties Jim, and I got it right. I go to $12,000. And I now have $2,175,654. I'll see you all for that next video.